All right, everybody, welcome back to the Klein Owner Series here on MLB The Show 24 here. We are now in the 2025 off season, and the Angels were 500 ending the year, 81-81. I think there is some great potential here for this team. We just got to figure out who we're going to keep from a free agent standpoint. We also have to think about our staff. It looks like here from a staff standpoint, we got a pitching coach who's got one more year left, $525,000 there. We got Eric Young, our third base coach, who seems to be pretty good, but his fielding's kind of low, and he's got one more year left. If we were to fire these coaches right here, I'm wondering, right, if we did that, could we... we'd spend a little bit more on our coaches. We would be down about 1.3 million from the get, but I think coaching with the young team that we're building right now is super key. So I think with Maverick Usis, we're going to fire him. Eric Young, his fielding is -2, but I'm not as worried about that. I think the arm accuracy and stuff is kind of clean. I'm kind of good with that. Steve Sosa, he's got 2 years on his contract, so we're not going to cut him or fire him. So we got to work on our coaching staff and kind of figure out what happens in that space. But I think all in all, this team is in a very, very good spot. From a depth standpoint, you got a lot of players here that are going to be sticking around. There's some players that I'm really considering bringing back, like Jose Suarez. Now, the guy that shockingly ended up developing is Anthony Rendon, who finished the year with a 260, which is the best he's had in 3 seasons. He had more than double his ribbies the last 2 years. Basically, he had more ribbies in this last season than he did the last 2 seasons combined. So when I see something like that, I'm like, I think we can work with this guy. He had 3 triples last year. He had 9 home runs. So he's hitting in a decent way for us. And it lets me know, like, hey, his contract, he's got 2 more years on it. And I'm cool with just kind of having him be around. He's got a no trade clause in real life, so I do not see myself trading him because realistically it just doesn't make any sense. And also, no one's going to take a $40 million contract for Rendon. It's just, who the hell would do that, right? But I think that was a big surprise for us. I'm hoping we can see something in Rengifo, right? Rengifo, to me, he's got a decent arm, good fielding. It looks like Rengifo has a 99 on his hitting, though, against lefties. So when I see that, okay, cool. We'll just rock him and have him play lefties. And he'll work through the contact. His vision's up there, too. We extended him for 4 years, so Rendon's going to be with us for quite some time. We also got to think about how the rest of the field's going to look like. Kyron Paris now is going to be on our squad here. Zach Neto's a year older than him. I need to know how he continues to play. He's starting to get a little evened out when it comes to contact against lefties, but his power is still there against lefties. He's very durable, great fielder. I think it'd be pretty clean. I think Kyron Paris playing shortstop isn't bad because the dude's got a freaking arm. So, we'll kind of see how those 2 guys play out together. Outfield definitely is a need, right? We got Taylor Ward, we got Mickey Moniak, Mike Trout, and we got to figure out a way to keep Aaron Hicks. As far as first base is concerned, we got Nolan Schanuel and you got Matt Thaiss, who could play first base and catcher, but Logan O'Hoppy's killing it. As far as the relievers are concerned, we got to figure out who we're going to keep together. Hicks is with us for the length of his contract. Caceres is a guy that he's up for contract. I think we're probably going to let him walk. Soriano, we extended him. I could see myself probably keeping him in the minors for 1 more year, let him develop down there, and then rock with him the following season. As far as Andrew Wantz, I think he did okay last year. He's a good breaking ball guy. So we got speed with Hicks. I need to find another speed in the bullpen there. I think Wantz is more breaking ball than anything else. So Herget, Wantz, Silset's kinda, yeah, he's velocity. So So we got speed there, and then my hope is this closer and Matt Moore continues to rock out. He had a great year, so development worked out. But as you can see, that the players are going to continue to develop, and hopefully they progress to the point where 2026 we'll see some other guys pitching out here that could really, really kill it for us. So you see someone like Ben Joyce. We'll probably keep him down there for one more year before moving him up, but he is on our 40 man. So Ben Joyce, I hope, becomes a 70 overall by the time we get out of this season. But the depth is there. We just got to work through it. So let's get this off season going. So we're going to probably talk through some of the signings and stuff as far as some major players that we're focused on signing. But then we won't talk about the overall signings until we get to the end of the off season. So stand tight and let's get it done. So first thing we're going to look at is exclusive free agents here. We got a decent amount, but when I look at any of these guys here, I look at someone like Jake Marisnick, Drew Pomeranz. I don't see myself going for them. Now, Aaron Hicks, I could see trying to take a chance on here as he's 35 years old. He honestly had a decent season with us. He kind of broke even when it came to his development. 256 average, so better than he had the previous year. And pretty much better than he had all the years since 2017. So you got to give it to him, but he's 35 years old. Can he do it again? I think for me, on my end, I'm probably going to have to cut him loose because I'd like to bring in someone here. And the guy I'm trying to bring in is Brandon Drury. Brandon Drury broke even this year, 83 overall. His power is there, though. He had 27 home runs. He had 31 doubles, 156 hits. He played very good for us. 3.6 WAR. When I see something like that, he could play left field, right field, first base, and third base. I'd probably have him play most likely first base or second base than anything else. So when I see that, I'm like, okay, Brandon Drury can play first base when we need Nolan to kind of relax. So what would we like to give him, right? He's 32 years old. I think what's fair here for where we're at, I'd like him to be a designated hitter and play first base when needed. He's 32 years old. So my hope is that could we sign him for like 11 mil? So could we sign him for $11 million? I think that's a fair deal. We got a lot of cap space. So this is the main guy that I'd like to sign. All the other free agents aren't really it for me. Drury is 32 years old. He'll be 35 when this contract ends. And it would be cool to have him be an Angel, right? He was a Met at one point. And I think he was a Philly at one point, and I guess he came back. So I say, why the heck not? His average is about the same as it was the last 4 years. But if we have him play designated hitter, first base every now and then, I'm cool with that. So I'm trying to give him that deal. That's the offer. I hope he takes it. Everybody else that's on this roster, like Luis Garcia, just no reason. There's just zero reason to bring him back because I just don't see him being a part of the full of the vision there. So we're gonna move on and let's work on our staff real quick. So we're gonna talk about the managers and coaches. We're gonna sign in just a bit. I'll let you know what I'm trying to do. So as far as managers, I'm looking at a couple candidates here. Carlo Arturo, 60 years old. I'm trying to sign this man for a big deal here. About $6 million a year. It's a lot. But with +2 power, +1 pitching clutch and durability, I think it can kind of be really solid for us as far as a manager for hire. Another guy that I'm looking at, if I can't get him there, is Basil Colsey. I'm looking at probably about $4 million a year, little less than that. He's 37 years old, so it's got a -1 break, but the clutch is there along with the speed, so I really like that. And then I looked at another manager here in Pedro Sixto, +1 bunt, which I really don't care about. The discipline, break, and blocking can be kind of clean there. 39 years old, he's a little younger, so that's what I try to do from a hiring standpoint for the head coach. Hitting coaches, Mario Merced, who's 60 years old. -1 drag bunt's not the issue, but the love that I have for this is +2 clutch and +3 power with a +1 contact. That's huge for us. I'm also looking at Brian Castillo, who's got +3 plate vision, +1 clutch, and +2 hit power. So that's a really nice one there that I think can kind of work out. As far as pitching coaches, there are two up front that I'm looking at. Anthony Cisneros, who's 48 years old. Everything's positive. I'm looking at like a little over $1 million a year to bring him in, as well as Rocco Baldelli, all positive there. I'm hoping that kind of works out. And then we got a first base coach I'm looking at, Andres Novoa, who it's a little over $1 million a year. Fielding, durability, arm accuracy, +2 speed. Rich Fisher, +2 speed, +1 accuracy, fielding, and arm strength. That's a positive one there. And then I'm looking at Juan Marin, who's +2 steal, which is kind of interesting there. Reaction, arm strength, durability. He's like the cheapest option there. So I'm looking at a couple guys. We'll see how it works out. But that's what we're going to do here. We only tried to extend Brandon Drury, so I hope he kind of works out. And it looks like Pedro Sixto has accepted our contract to be our manager. Andres Novoa has accepted our first base coach contract. So that's pretty sweet there. So now we got Sixto here. He accepted the deal. He saw the money. He's like, cool, man. I'll take it. $3.4 million. Let's roll with it. $1.5 million to be a first base coach. Now it's just a hitting coach right now. And the hitting coach right now. And the pitching coach, who we're trying to give a lot of money here. So either one of these guys I'd be okay with. Nothing about that makes me too concerned there. So I'm kind of cool with that. Let's see if it works out. And it looks like Cisneros accepted the pitching coach for the Marlins, so he's no longer interested. It looks like Drury still didn't accept it. And looks like Brian Castilla is our new hitting coach. He accepted the 3-year deal there. Love that. So now we got Castilla there. The clutch, plate vision, and power are for us. So we spent $1.5 million for that. That's super key in my opinion to have some guys that really are going to just give me positive stats. That's all I can ask for. Castilla is going to be -2 drag button. I really don't care about that. It really is about the pitching coach right now. Keep it rolling here. And today is the last day to tender the offer. We're not going to stop the simulating. We head to... We're still trying to figure out the pitching coach. Let's look at the staff real quick. Is someone going after him? Looks like Rocker Baldelli is still our guy. Is there anybody else, I guess, that we can look for here? Pitching clutch, home runs per 9, hits per 9. Greg Counsell. I can make an offer for him. And we'll see which guy works out there. I like the clutch factor. Get a -2 strikeouts per 9, but that's still not bad. Velocity is going to be lower, but pitching clutch control. James Pena could be an interesting guy. We got Luis. So we're going to hold out real quick, see what happens here. Let's keep advancing. So now we're into the free agent market. There's some players here that we got to think about putting on to the... Well, it looks like we got to try to offer some players here to avoid arbitration. It looks like we got to tender some contracts. There's some big free agents out there, folks. So hopefully they kind of work out for us. But we got some things we're going to have to do here. Still waiting for... Did our coach sign or what? So the only player that I'm trying to offer for arbitration, outside of arbitration, is Jose Suarez. And as far as tendering, I think I tendered most of my guys that I feel like could be pretty decent. So we're going to try to head to the free agency where we got 6 players available for the 40 man. So we're going to pay attention to this, kind of see what we can spend our money on right now and kind of go from there. Starting pitchers are definitely a need, right? And we have to think about Can we upgrade this team? And the Orioles are looking to get rid of a couple of different pitchers here. You got John Means, who's 31 years old, had a very good year last year, and could be a pretty nasty lefty for us. They're not trying to give him a whole lot of money. It looks like he's pretty decent. Good breaking ball kind of guy, so he'd be more of like a Sandoval kind of player. You got some other guys here that are just hoping to find a home, and I'm trying to think about what could we do here. Corbin Burns could be our ace. He's 30 years old. He'd be pretty freaking good. You got Max Fried out there as well. There's some pretty good players that I'd be down to bring in, and maybe they end up being our guy, and hopefully, and continue to improve our space there. Max Scherzer, it looks like he's finally starting to drop. He's 40 years old, so I don't see us bringing him in to be a guy, maybe a middle reliever. It'd be pretty good to have a veteran like that in this space. So we definitely have to think about that, but we'll look through this. As far as starting pitchers, there's some relievers that are out there right now, right? You got Jeff Hoffman, who's the top reliever. He looks like he's got all the stats to still be solid at 32 years old. We let go of someone similar to him, right? In freaking Robert Stevenson. So is this going to be better? In my opinion, I think it is. His breaking ball is pretty nasty, and his velocity is still there. So this guy can still do work. He only pitched 40 innings last year, so just pretty much a little over an inning per game. 3.1 ERA with a 0.5 WAR. So he isn't necessarily the biggest dog, but we got to think about making sure that we got players in the bullpen to help us out. So we'll keep that in mind. And then as far as a closer, we got Matt Moore. So I don't necessarily think we got to spend a whole lot of money or even think about trying to bring in a guy. If I'm going to look at somebody here, it'd probably be more for the depth than anything else. Catchers, I don't really need to do much there. I don't see myself trying to bring anyone else. I think Matt Thaiss is going to do just fine behind Logan O'Hoppe in that space. First base, I think, is in a good spot too. But, to get someone like Pete Alonso or Paul Goldschmidt, that'd be cool. I just don't see myself trying to do that right now. It just doesn't make any sense. Second baseman, we do have an offer here for Brandon Drury. I hope he takes it. $11 million is pretty fair. There really isn't any other players right now that I think are worth it here. Because we got Rengifo, we got Kyron Paris. I don't know if we really need to do much more in that space. Third baseman, Rendon's playing very well, but could we bring in someone like JD Davis to kind of help out in the third base role? Maybe. Alex Bregman, right? He was in the runner-up for the postseason MVP. So imagine having him at third base, just kind of just creating a bigger, stronger team there, with like a stronger position in that corner. Rendon's playing fine, but I don't know. Yeah, that's where I don't know. Rendon's playing great. Do we just lean on it? I don't know. Shortstop, I think we got our guys there. I don't see myself doing anything too crazy in that position. Outfield, though, 100%. And this is the player I was considering, folks. JD Martinez. Now, I could consider JD Martinez if we decide to have him play designated hitter. He's power all across the board. He's 37 years old. He's definitely older than what we would expect, but man, that would be sweet. Now, we could bring back a guy that was in our previous series, right? Verdugo. He's 28 years old. He's more of a future set. If we have Verdugo, we got Taylor Ward, we got Drury. I think that's a very good middle-of-the-road type of outfield, but man, JD Martinez could play that designated hitter role. And what that would do for us is, if we had Drury, let's say Drury was going to play in the infield, we have him play second base, we move Nito over to shortstop, and then we have Rengifo playing third base. and JD Martinez, designated hitter, that could be really nice for us. So these are the two players I'd love to bring back. I love to bring into this series here. If I was to wait, having someone like a Jock Peterson wouldn't be that bad as well. Center field, it's pretty much Trout. And I got to remember too, I got Mickey Moniak. That's another thing. So if I bring in JD Martinez, he will truly be our designated hitter. He's going to take some space with him and Drury. They're just going to fight that out. I don't know, like bringing someone like JD Martinez onto the team. I really like Verdugo though, man. I think Verdugo can really do some work for us. He's good against righties, kind of like Moniak. Man, I got to think about that maybe. And he's got an arm too, so he definitely can play outfield. Ooh, we got to think about this. If we withdrew the offer from Drury, right? If we withdrew this offer and we let Drury go to the free agency, then we snag up JD Martinez and Verdugo to basically have JD Martinez play our designated hitter for the year, and then have Verdugo there, and then kind of figure out how to find a designated hitter next season. That could be freaking nice. I'm a fan of Verdugo though. I truly am. Right field, I mean, we could just go off and try to, just give up a first round pick and grab Juan Soto, who's a freak of nature, but I just don't see myself doing that. Anthony Santander is very good. Very, very good. Max Kepler's out there, Taylor, Neal. So there's some players that we can look at here. But yeah, we'll talk through it, and I'll let you know what I do in a little bit. So we'll be right back. So as far as offers on this first day here, these are the 6 players that I'm looking at. And I think these are going to buff up the team in a huge way. Corbin Burns is the best pitching prospect out there. We're looking at about a little less than 20 a year for him. And we're giving him more money up front compared to the Orioles that are giving about $3 million more, but they're adding a year to that contract. I'm trying to see what we get in Brandon Drury, right? It's about $11 million a year. And there you go. JD Martinez was available last free agency, and I think a $7 million deal here allows us some versatility here, where we got a hired gun to just smack the ball. That's all we need him to do. Hit home runs, hit dingers, and be done with it. So I think he'll be our designated hitter. Drury's probably going to be playing second base, Nito at shortstop, or Nito at shortstop, and then we'll kind of figure out Rengifo playing third, and Paris there. So we got some ability to move around. Drury can also play first base too for Nolan. But JD, to me, I think is going to be our hired gun to be the guy that is just going to be a designated hitter. We just want him to hit home runs. I went after a reliever here. As you can see, we're willing to pay him a little bit more money in AJ Minter. I think it's a fair deal. He's 31 years old, 78 overall. The guy throws pretty well. In my opinion, he's been in 40 games. He's pitched less than half. He had 20 holds, 8 blown saves, and 9 saves. But with AJ Minter, we're going to have him probably play no more than a middle reliever setup guy or potential closer to help us out down the road. So I'm cool with AJ Minter. I think that's going to help us out. And maybe he'll battle it out with more, but to be a closer. But I think Minter is going to be just fine. And then I'm looking at Alex Verdugo. He was in the last Angel series with us. He was in the last Angel series in the MLB 23 game for us, because I'm a fan of Verdugo. Former Red Sox. I think Verdugo could do some great things for us. He's 28 years old. We're trying to give him a 3-year deal, well over the amount that about 6.5 per year over the Yankees, 5.7. And then I'm looking at a reliever here in Andrew Kittredge. He's 35 years old. Dude's got velocity. In my opinion, he pitched, he played in 68 games and pitched 79, so he can do a little bit. His ERA in this last one was nice, 50 strikeouts. He was used quite a bit at 35 years old. I'll take it. He's got good control, good velocity. Walks per 9 are pretty low. Home runs per 9. Strikeouts per 9 aren't there. I just need him to force them to try and put the ball in the field there, and his clutch is pretty decent. So I'm cool with that. We're trying to give him like 3.8 mil, so a little bit more than what the Cardinals are doing. So we'll see how this works out. So as we continue to advance, it looks like we found our pitching coach, folks. Rocco Baldelli is good to go there. Whoa, look at the Rangers. They go off. They signed Tanner Scott to $17.3 million a year, a 9-year contract. Tanner Scott is going to be with the Rangers. What a move for them. So what I'm happy about is we have a full squad. As you can see, we put a lot of money in our team. $9.89 million is in this salary now, but that has a lot to do with the fact that we have focused on making sure that these guys are going to be with us for the long haul. I think this is a good move. Everything's positive. Anything that's negative, I'm not as worried. Young is up next season. We'll see if we bring him back, but I'd be cool with moving on and figuring that out. But I'm willing to spend money on my staff to allow us to build the Angels with that great leadership. And Steve Sosa's got a little bit of time there, so we're not going to move on from that one. Shane Bieber signs with the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's one of the bigger pitchers out there, $22.7 million for a 3-year deal. I think it's a good move for them. 29 years old. Kind of works out. So the positive, it looks like at the top, as you can see, the Angels are able to bring back Brandon Drury. So he's going to accept $11 million per year for the next 3 years. And we also were able to sign Jose Suarez to avoid arbitration. So that's what I wanted. We got Livan Soto there, who's going to be playing mainly in the minor leagues, but at least we have some depth in that space. And as you can see, we've kept a lot of our guys here. But let's keep it rolling. Oh, we did! 37 years old. What are we doing here? Add him to the 40 man. What the heck? JD Martinez, he did get signed. We're gonna move him up. So that gets us to, what is that, 22? It gets us to 31, 36. So JD Martinez did sign. I was wondering what happened. That was weird. So we got ourselves our designated hitter, folks. JD Martinez is a Los Angeles Angel. I am pumped for this, dude. My hope is this guy is going to hit dingers all day. With Drury back too, now I know that our infield is solidified. This is a good day for the Angels. Clay Holmes looks like he is signed with the Washington Nationals to be their closer there. So I guess it's not big news, but Alex Verdugo is now a Los Angeles Angel. Looks like we were able to also re-sign Sam Bachman, but Verdugo is going to kick butt for us playing in the left field. He's an everyday guy. That's what we wanted him to be. I'm glad we got Verdugo. AJ Minter signed, so we increased his offer by about $1 million extra a year, so close to $7 million a year for AJ Minter. I wanted to have a very good pitching rotation now, and with Minter there, that's going to help us out quite a bit. But the Corbin signing is huge for this. We need him to sign. So we got our full team crew, folks. We got 93 roster. The 93-man roster is set, and I'm pretty pumped with what we got here. As we head to the winter meetings, we'll kind of talk through that in a second, but this is where we stand from a lineup perspective here for the majors. Actually, for our 40-man roster, you got Mike Trout, Corbin Burns, Brandon Drury, JD Martinez, Matt Moore, Logan O'Hoppe, Reed Detmers, Patrick Sandoval, Jordan Hicks, Chase Silseth, Taylor Ward, Griffin Canning, AJ Minter, Zach Neto, Luis Rengifo, Alex Verdugo, Mickey Moniak, Nolan Shanuel, Andrew Wantz, Jimmy Herget, Andrew Kittredge, Zach Plesac, Emmanuel Rivera, Jose Soriano, Matt Thaiss, Anthony Rendon, Milt Zambrano, Chase Cheney, Davis Daniel, Kyron Paris, Jose Suarez, Moises Gomez, Ben Joyce, Victor Medeiros, Livan Soto, Orion Kirkering, Deshaun Knowles, Tanner Schobel, Sam Bachman and Ethan Wilson. That's our 40 man there. I think we got a very, very good crew. When you look at our setup right now, as far as our potential pitching rotation, Corbin Burns, Patrick Sandoval, Jose Suarez has earned it to end up playing in the rotation with Zach Plesac behind him and Reed Detmers. We're going to have him pitch at 5 until he gets it figured out. Griffin Canning and Jordan Hicks will be our long reliever. Andrew Wantz, Chase Silseth, and Andrew Kittredge will be our middle relievers, with Jimmy Herget, AJ Minter as setup guys, and Matt Moore being our closer. I think this is a good crew. A good setup right there. Our lineup looks pretty interesting too. We're going to be messing with the spring training on offline to see how all this works out. But I'm pretty pumped about this team. I think we got all the right players there. From a budget standpoint too, we're good to go. We got about a little over 10 million in cap space left. And I think we did great. This is going to be pretty clean for us, in my opinion, to where we should be able to have a winning team. This team looks freaking solid from top to bottom, man. I am so excited about this. We're definitely looking forward to it. We're going to advance real quick, just kind of keep it rolling, see what's going on here. We got the Rule 5 draft coming up, but let's check out the draft lottery first. They got us at 14, so I don't think we're probably going to move around anywhere. So we're going to be a mid-round pick. It's kind of tough to be a mid-round pick, but in my opinion, I think that's letting us know that we are succeeding. So the Angels don't change whatsoever. It looks like the White Sox are going to be the number 1 pick this draft. Tigers behind them. Red Sox moved up in a surprising way there. Athletics are at 4, Royals at 5, Giants at 6. So some Nationals, they had one of the worst records, the 3rd worst record in the major leagues, and they dropped all the way to 7. So the Giants got lucky. They moved all the way. They moved 5 spots up to pick 6. So there's going to be a lot of interesting teams getting some good players. We just got to be better with our draft. I think we have some really good possibilities here. This season, we're definitely looking at trying to talk about our prospects that we have drafted, and hopefully they kind of work out there, man. I think that'd be kind of a good spot. So we'll keep it going here. Rule 5 draft is coming up, and let's see what's going on here. Yeah, so we did not go for it. Doesn't look like anyone got snagged up crazy. The David Fletcher one's interesting here. He was a former Angel. It's how he started his career, and he ended up going to the Braves, and now he is with the Nationals, it looks like. So that's kind of Chris Bubik. Looks like he gets snagged up by the White Sox, a 82 overall, or the potentials that. So we'll see how that works out for everybody. We're going to X out of that one. The crazy part is Juan Soto is still out there, but these offers are still, we'll see what happens. Soto looks like there's a chance he can go to the Braves, the Pittsburgh Pirates, or the Mets. Bregman going back to the Astros. The Reds want him, or the Mets. There's some really good players still out there. Thank goodness we have made our moves. We'll keep it rolling here. Juan Soto's going to the Pittsburgh Pirates. $27.3 million for a 7-year deal. $191 million deal. Pretty amazing. Anthony Santander, he takes a $9.5 million deal per year for the next 4 years to be with the Blue Jays. I think that's a good move for them, man. And I don't know what else we got to do, right? Like, we could do some trade talks. I just think that our team's improved so well, I don't want to do anything. We're just going to sim to the arbitration hearings now. We are going to get ourselves to the end of the off season, and now we head to spring training. Looking forward to doing that offline, folks. That's going to be really fun. The Angels have a very good crew. What I really like too is that our our draft prospects, we're going to see them this year. You got players like Ken Leary in the AA. Pedro Chavez is there. We're going to see Caden Donna getting some work with Robbie Davis. Tom Mortenson's going to start off in the AA crew. That's going to be freaking fun. Gustavo Veras, he's our first round pick there. he is going to get a chance to play in the AA. Maybe he moves up a little closer. Alonzo Valle is there in the AA crew. That's going to be pretty fun to see how he continues to develop there. As far as the AAA crew, I'm looking forward to seeing some guys like we signed Kenji Kobayashi here. I hope he kind of works out as a closer there. But we got Rob Trimble as another potential closer. The catching prospects, Caleb Hamilton and Anthony Mulroy. You know, we'll see how long they develop, but there's a huge chance that our catching prospect moves up to the AAA this season. One of the guys we traded for last season, Ravaj Garcia, he's going to be playing in the AAA. I'm looking forward to seeing William Lee. He's a guy that we signed in this year's free agent. He was a prospect with no experience in the majors, so I hope he kind of kicks butt. So we got a lot of guys out here that are gonna kind of push forward. Our 40-man roster is ready. It's gonna be a fun time. But the Angels look freaking good, man. I don't even know if would they even have people have no one's got anyone on the block, so I don't know how they would make it work. And you know, there's only 3 players that are currently up for extensions. Zach Plesac, I don't see, you know, we signed him for just a 1-year deal. I just wanted to see what he can do, and the goal is to just have him be ready, you know, at the right time. We'll start working through it, but you know, I'll kind of continue to mess with my pitchers here, see how they kind of all. We are now in the 2025 season, and the Angels look pretty good. We messed with the spring training, kind of figured out who we'd like to keep around. So today we're going to go ahead and check out just like the pitching rotation real quick, along with the 40-man roster. So as far as the pitching rotation is concerned, we're going to give Jose Suarez an opportunity to be a part of the top 3, Zach Plesac at 4, and then Reed Detmers, still a pretty solid pitcher, is going to be pitching at 5 in the rotation. We have Griffin Canning and Chase Silseth for the long reliever, Andrew Wantz, AJ Minter, Jordan Hicks at middle reliever, along with Jimmy Herget, Andrew Kittredge at setup, and Matt Moore as the closer. I'm looking forward to this one here, man. It's going to be pretty fun. And then when you look at the AAA crew, Chase Chaney, who is a part of our 40-man, is going to be pitching here in the AAA with Milt Zambrano, Michael Derrick Hicks, Davis Daniel, and Alan Rangel. They're right around the edge of getting to a 70, so I'm hoping they can kind of work out. We got Luis Lado there at long reliever, Ben Joyce, Orion Kirkering, Sam Bachman at middle relievers, with Rob Trimble, Kenji Kobayashi at setup, and Soriano is going to be our closer here in the AAA. In the AA crew, this is a lot of our current draft prospects. So the guys that we snagged up, they're going to be in this rotation. Robbie Davis had a really good year last year, and at 24 years old, it's pretty close to the point of probably moving him up into AAA real soon. We got Gustavo Veras, our first-round pick here. He's going to be now in the rotation along with Caden Donna. Graham Matos was one of our guys that we snagged up in the off-season free agency with Victor Medeiros there as well. So young pitchers, they're all 20 in their 20s. Graham is 25, Medeiros is 23, but everyone is around that mid-20 age. Evan Federer, who we traded for from the, I feel like it was like the Blue Jays or Marlins. He's that young prospect here who we're gonna have him play long reliever with Willie Rosado, who's one of our draft prospects here. He's gonna be playing long reliever at 19 years old. We got William Lee here. He was one of the free agent offseason pickups that we snagged up. And then this is one of our draft guys here, Alonzo Valle there, middle reliever. Henry Francisco is going to be a setup guy, and then James Case is going to be our closer here. Very good crew, in my opinion. When you look at the 40-man roster, I'm really thinking about those at the top. When you look at the top right corner of the screen there, as you can see, we got 2 players on the 40-man roster that are in the AA, 12 in the AAA there. and then the remaining are in the majors right now. So there's some guys here that could have a shot at getting called up. You know, Livan Soto was called up a couple times last season, so we're getting, you know, we can see that happening there. Deshaun Knowles can get a good shot here to make it work. Kyron Paris, you know, I think that, you know, we have him for a couple more years at a cheap rate, and I'd rather have him, you know, move up if needed. But if we can get him to like into the 70s and before moving him up, it would be awesome, and he'll get great experience in the minor leagues. And we're at a point right now, based on our current 26, that we don't have to move him up. We don't have to force it like the Angels have done in the past due to just a poor farming system. I think we're starting to build it out. Anthony Rendon is not doing so well in real life, but last year he actually had a really good season, so his regression is actually not happening as much at 34 years old. You know, you got some guys here that I hope they continue to work out, but man, this is pretty sweet here. The lineup looks freaking strong too. When you check out the majors lineup, you got a very, very nasty crew from top to bottom. You know, in my opinion here, the 5 to 7 look just as dangerous as the 2 to 4 against righties. And in the lefties area, the freaking back end looks insane here. Taylor Ward, JD Martinez, and Verdugo at 5 to 7. And then you got Nolan, Drury, Trout, and O'Hoppe in the top 4. Very good crew. So, and I think our fielding looks pretty solid too. So looking forward to that. What we're going to try to mess with today, though, is, you know, we'll play a couple games here, maybe jump in and out on these ones, maybe sim through some of it and then jump into the games. And then what I'd like to do is maybe check out our season debut of Gustavo Veras in the AA crew. As far as the AAA right now, there really isn't anybody there yet that I would like to jump in and mess with. So we'll kind of let that crew kind of work through it. Maybe I'll just go in there and drop in as Kyron Parrish or something. But, you know, I'm looking forward to this one. It's going to be pretty fun. You know, the Angels look like a pretty solid squad. Now we just got to figure out, can they keep it all together? We are ready for the season opener here at home. The White Sox are going against the Angels. The man we spent a ton of money on in Corbin Burnes is going to be starting this season off. I think he's a very good pitcher. I liked him during spring training. I think he's got a nasty cutter. His off-speed pitches are very good as well, and I think as long as we continue to mess around with that strike zone, he has the stamina as well to get deep into like 80, 90 pitches very routinely. I don't want to put I don't want to put him in triple digits every game. But, you know, you pay him to be that man, and you got to make sure that you leverage him where you can. So it's going to be fun. Let's see what we can do here. Crowd is going off, right? I would also say, too, like the JD Martinez signing was huge. We got Verdugo. You got Trout. Moniak looks like he could be pretty nasty this year based on the projection. They got us projected to be 84 and 78 this year. I think we can probably hit into the 90s if everything goes well. Now, the rotation still is rough, right? We brought back some guys that are kind of low OVR cats, but in my opinion, could develop into something great. That's a good thing about MLB The Show, is that you don't necessarily need 99s across the board. All of the Dodgers were pretty much that, and they won the World Series last season. But I think us going 81 and 81 to end the year really can show, like, okay, I think our bats just need to get there. Our pitching is getting there. And with Reed Detmers, Sandoval, and Burnes being a key opponent right there, well, my hope is Plesac and Suarez end up being future guys here. Now, Corbin Burnes, too, was a Cy Young Award winner, so paying him that money, you know, pretty much an extra $10 million in one less year compared to the rest of the guys, rest of the teams, kind of makes sense that you had to do it here. You can't, you got to give the player a reason to come to Los Angeles. It's an expensive state, and it's good that we were able to bring him here. We're looking at they were going to try to bunt that thing. Ooh, okay. 1-2 count here. Dominic Fletcher sees the curveball. There goes Nito. Oh, what the heck? What was that? Oh my gosh, dude. So they get an easy base hit there, kind of crazy. But it is what it is. Runner on first. We can get a hit and run there. Potentially, let's be careful of that. 1-0. Sinker, a little too far away there. 2-0 count. Rips this thing deep into center field here. Looks like Trout has this one. Gonna quickly throw that to the cutoff man. Runner stays on first. Not bad there. Here comes Eloy Jimenez here. Oh, that was a decent throw. I gotta pay attention to that, to Fletcher here. He starts the season off with a freaking steal. There you go. A slider, make him chase this.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him! Let's go! Oh, Hoppy, way to get it done there. It was considered a wild pitch, but I think that was a good spot to tempt Fletcher to go. Yeah, he tried to. He has the speed, but that was a great throw by Logan. Now the Giants are, the Angels are looking at a 1-2 count here. Fouled off by Eloy Jimenez. I'm wondering if we throw a high sinker. Doesn't chase it. Good eye. Good eye. 2-2 count. Curveball fouled off. 2-2. Circle change. Gets it done right on the edge, baby. Burns gets a strikeout. And we are out of the inning. Well, they get one hit. It is what it is there. It was kind of a weird little thing. I got to remember the fielding is kind of wonky in this game. He was running towards it. I don't know why he just didn't animate, but it is what it is. They got a lefty here at the mound. And Garrett Crotchet. Nolan ready to roll. Start the year off. Let's see if we can start it off with a base hit. Nolan is the rookie of the year. He had a good season last year. And I think he could be a very, very good piece for us. You know, I thought about, you know, trying to spend some money maybe on a first baseman, but he gets struck out 1, 2, 3. But there's no reason, in my opinion, to do that. When you got a guy with A development, Nolan can be pretty nasty and really do some work. So here we go, Brandon Drury at the plate. First pitch. No issue. This guy's thrown 4 strikes in a row. He's very accurate. I think we just got to take advantage of that. Hits this over to third base. Good grab right there. Drury's running and he's out. Good play right there by the third baseman. I thought he had a decent hit on that one. Throws a slider to the outside. I wonder if that's his first ball. I wonder if he's really going to test it here. Trout ready to roll. Oh, I thought we killed that. Was that too early?
1-1.
It was late. What? High and inside there, no good. Wow, the Guardians look like they are going to have a rough season. Oh, that slider. He's pretty accurate. Wonder. This might be an. I just realized we have. Oh, he hit this one deep into center field. It's going to be no good. I just realized when I went back and looked at my pitchers, we don't have much lefties coming through the pipeline. So I'm definitely going to try to look at that next season in the upcoming draft, or even in the free agency market, trying to bring in some righties and stuff. But I was really focused on just the style of the pitcher, not so much as whether they were right-handed or left-handed. Luis Roberts here. Slider right over the plate, no issue on that one. Gonna try a circle change high and inside. Swung at that. Try cutter on the inside. Ooh. Oh, come on. That is crazy right there. Sinker on the inside. Now let's try slider on the outside. Oh my gosh. High cutter. 1-2 count. Oh my gosh, how many pitches have I already thrown here? 6. Curveball on the inside. Doesn't chase it, even count. Sinker on the outside. Hits this into left field. Verdugo chasing it down. We got an out here. Good job. Andrew Vaughn's up next. Let's try a cutter on the outside. Ooh, there you go. He knows he screwed up there. High and inside sinker. Oh, that's a great pitch. Curveball on the outside now. Fouled that off. Now let's try a circle change on the inside. That thing rose just a little bit more than I would like. Make him chase the slider again. Does it this time. Good eye. Even count. Cutter on the inside. Ooh. Now let's try a cutter on the outside. Looks like this is close here. Nolan looking at it. Oh, he missed it. Circle change. Fouled it off. Man, dude, these guys are really pissing me off right now. Like, all of them are just... The amount of pitches that I have to do against these batters is kind of insane to me, man. Come on, dude. Another base hit right there. Slider no good. Cutter on the inside. Fouled it off. Like, they can hit my guy every time. Is that what's going on there? Now. Oh, now he doesn't. Okay. Circle change in the same spot. Oh! What? 2-2 count. As soon as they miss it, it ends up being a foul. I mean, a ball. Every time there's a missed call on a pitch, the following pitch ends up being a ball, or freaking ends up being like such a easy cheese ball that it just goes out of whack. We got 2 outs here, and on first. Good grab by Nolan. We're out of the inning. There you go. Get the heck out. All right, Logan O'Hoppy's at the plate now. Garrett's only thrown 10 pitches. Dude, this guy, I don't know why we're having issues hitting this dude. I feel like I'm timing it right. Outside there on the circle change, no good.
1-1.
1-1 count. No good on that one. Let's go, man. Hits it opposite field as Logan O'Hoppy. It's going to be a fly ball, and it's grabbed. No good there. I definitely want to see how many prospects we have in the top 100. I wonder if we have any right now. Interesting to see. Oh, Taylor Ward hits a shallow fly ball into left field. That's on me. I don't know. I feel like I'm timing it right. Yeah, we are, and it's just not going anywhere. JD Martinez here. He was a guy that I noticed he was in the free agent market last year. No one picked him up. I saw like all the ability for him to hit, so I was like, you know, we could bring this 37-year-old here to just be a designated hitter. And I think he could still show numbers. Spring training kind of was weird. I didn't really see much from him. I felt like the combination of how he hits for some reason just isn't connecting, and it didn't do so well in spring training, but I'm hoping things can kind of work out here. We're looking at a full count for JD Martinez with 2 outs. Fights that one off. I guess we swung a little late. Full count. Garrett ready to roll here. Oh, no way, dude! He calls that on me? Wow. That's hilarious. All right, so we're looking at top of the third. Still no points. No scores, I mean. But it's going to be okay. We got to keep it rolling here. 0-1 count. The lineup, in my opinion, will get there. We just got to figure it. Got to be patient with it. Corbin Burns with a cutter. Ends up being fouled off there. 0-2. Slider. Come on, dude. We're going to go down this freaking thing again. Foul off, foul off, foul off. 1-2 count. This is one into shallow left field, and that's going to be a base hit. They seem to be putting the ball in great spots, huh? Otto Lopez here. No good there. It'll be a ball, 1-0. Circle change going towards Trout. Trout's got it! He dove for it, just didn't get there. At least he hung on to it, though. We'll take it. We got runners on first and second now. Here comes Dominic Fletcher back at the plate. He had a little grounder that got him there, and he also stole a base. Ooh, Dominic Fletcher getting a little antsy on that one. He's close to the freaking plate, though. Little fly ball. We get one out. Careful here. Going for a hit and run, it looks like. 1-0. Verdugo chucks it over to home. We got bases loaded here with one out. All right. And they got a nasty player here. Let's be smart. Good pitch. That was a very good pitch. 1-0. Eloy fouls it off. 1-1. Ooh! Timed that wrong. 1-2 count. Curveball. Verdugo. He's gonna chase this one. Looks like they're gonna sack fly this thing. And they put the points on the board here at the top of the third. They draw first blood. Here comes Luis Roberts with 2 outs. This is Luis Roberts, who's gotten a lot of balls thrown, pitches against him. Come on, man. This ump's got to give me something, dude. No good there. 2 outs right now. 2-0 count. Burns. But we're pitching around him. You know, we definitely don't want to do anything too stupid here. 3-0. Doesn't chase it, we walk him. 4 straight balls, though. As good as he is, I still think it's kind of weird how this game just kind of like says, you know what, we're going to do it a certain way. Cutter there, no good. No issue for us. Nice slider on the inside now. Andrew Vaughn, 1 for 1 today.
1-1.
Fouls off the circle change. Tries sinker. Doesn't chase it. 2-2 count. Right over the plate's going to be fouled off. 2-2. Gets this one into left field. Verdugo should be able to get this, and we're out of the inning. So we just kind of got caught a little bit. It is what it is on that one. Kind of upsets me. Like I said, I feel like I'm pitching a ton of balls right now, and got to work through that. First pitch to Verdugo here. Strike. Verdugo hits it opposite field, and it goes straight to the left fielder. I wish we can get those magic bats that go right between my fielders. I'd love to get some of those. Circle change, no good there.
0-1.
And Crotchett's a pretty good pitcher, man. 0-1 count. Fastball ends up being a strike there. 0-2. And that pitch looked exactly like it was going to be in the same spot. 0-2 count. Oh my gosh, dude, he got me good. I got to get focused here, man. Third K for Crochet. Or Crotchet. Comes Zach Nito here. Oh, come on, man.
0-1.
Getting a little frustrating here. 0-1 count. I just can't hit a ball, dude. Can't hit the broadside of a barn.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 count. Come on, Nito. Dude, this up is insane to me, man. Do I got Angel Hernandez here? Like, what the freak? Come on, man. Oh. I have yet to get the same kind of love here today as the White Sox seem to. Kind of crazy. 1-1 count. Curveball there.
1-2.
1-2. There you go. Yohan Moncada chases that one. Second strikeout there for Corbin. Yeah, see, I think I pitched a ton of balls today. How many? I've thrown 69 pitches and we're only in the 4th inning. I just feel like this game, dude, does some weird stuff. There you go, finally give me something. Where I'm just trying to figure out, like, how did they get to, oh, is that Max Stassi? He was an Angel. Jason, one comes out. I just don't get how there's such a imbalance in the game where it just seems like I have to throw a ton of pitches just to make it work here. Threw a lot on the low side. I'd like to see if we... Oh, Jacob Gonzalez making his MLB debut today, too. He's 1 for 1. Oh, he chased that sinker there. Now I'm going off-speed circle change. There you go. Burns fights back, strikes out all 3 batters in this inning. Not bad. White Sox, though, still working on a no-hitter here. This would be a rough way to start the season if we don't get it done. Inside there, slider no good. It's only 33 pitches today. Fastball down low, no good. Austin Riley looks like he is going to have a shot at a home run. Crazy home run this year. Oh my gosh, I thought that was right in the zone. Tani looks to be kicking butt still. Projected OPS. Slider no good there, 3-1. And there you go. Racha was hoping that we would have chased it. We did not. So the Angels have a runner on first here. They'll get to get a hit, man. Come on, let's get to it. See if we can get this here. Oh my gosh, how did we miss that? Dude, give me something, man. This RNG is insane today. No good on the slider there. 1-1. We need someone to break the seal. Hits that thing into over. Oh, passes the second baseman. Nolan's gonna stop at second. But the first base hit ends up being perfect timing. We've had a ton of good timing today. This one, it finally worked. That second baseman almost got it. It was close. The Angels have runners on first and second, and now you got Mike Trout at the plate. Seal is broken. Can we finally have it pouring? That was it. That was it. Oh, that was it. I wanted to kill that ball. That circle change just stopped on the dime there. 1-1 count here for Mike Trout. Hits that over past shortstop. Nolan has a chance to round third. It looks like he's going to get there. And the Angels have scored. Mike Trout with a single ribby. That is huge right there. We timed that out just right. The shortstop had to stay a little closer to the second base with hopes of trying to draw a double play. And the Angels now have runners on first and second here with no outs. Now my hope is, can the Angels start pouring it on? Can we get freaking some more runs here? Logan O'Hoppe ready to roll? Well, that was a home run pitch. That was a home run pitch right there, folks. 0-2 count. Circle change was close to that strikeout, that strike zone. I thought we were going to get screwed there. 0-2. Hits this over to second base. They're going to try a double play. And they get it. He grounded into a double play. He advanced the runner, but the 4-6-3 is done. Here we go. We got Taylor Ward 0 for 1 today, but he's got a runner on third. He gets a base hit. Get it going. There you go. Taylor Ward takes advantage of it. And the Angels. Oh, wild pitch. Ward goes all the way to second. And the Angels have taken the lead here at the bottom of the fourth. We needed one of these innings. We figured it was going to happen eventually because the way this guy pitches, it's not anything crazy. He's pretty accurate. And if we could just get the timing right, man, it could be pretty nasty. But we're up by 1 now. Doesn't chase the circle change. 2-0. JD's been, man, he's playing for 15 seasons. My goodness. Oh, we just swung late there. Super late. 2-1 count. Oh, come on, man. Look at that. Oh. No good there. Full count here. Let's go, Angels. We'll lead off here. Nothing there. Taylor Ward letting them know, man. Full count. No way! Get out of here, dude. Oh, that's the way it ends, unfortunately. But look at that. Angels get 3 hits, 2 runs. And let's see if we can keep it rolling. Top of the 5th here. Corbin's thrown 76 pitches, which is to me kind of quite a bit here, but we'll make it work. Oh, Otto had a decent crack at it. Trout's chasing it down though. And that is the first out of the 5th. It's Dominic here. Whoa! Circle change. Doesn't stick. Come on, ump. That is insane. This umpire, man. 2-1 count. Time that one. Curveball on the outside. Yeah, that hung a little bit. Try to sneak in a curveball, a cutter. Come on, dude. They're going to hit everything? 2-2. Another weird grounder there. Corbin Burns snags it up. 2 outs. So I think I could see myself probably having Corbin pitch a little bit here. Maybe one more inning, but I don't want him getting too tired. There's Benintendi whiffing that. 0-2 count. Doesn't chase the curveball there. Go high and inside sinker. There you go. Great job by Corbin Burns there. Only one run against him. He's gotten hit 5 times today, but the Angels starting to get to work here. JD getting a chance to reset here. The bottom of the 5th. And there you go. Hits it between freaking right field and center field. It's going to go to the fence. JD Martinez rounds first, and he's going to have a stand-up double there. All it took was, hey, man, give me another chance to look at it. We'll get it done. JD Martinez, first hit in the regular season as a Los Angeles Angel. Love that we got that done there. Bottom of the 5th here. Verdugo at the plate. 0 for 1 today. Oh, wow. I thought we timed that right. Yeah, we did. That ball, if that ball freaking is in the strike zone on that kind of pace, we're going to rip it. Throw that slider again, man. Come on, give me that slider again. Let's see what happens here. 1-1 count. There it is. Hits it past the second baseman grabbed it. Throws it from his knees. What a play. What a play. Verdugo can't believe it. Oh, my goodness. I thought that was well hit. He doesn't let it get past him this time. And we got a runner on third here. 1 out. Ooh, there you go. You finally give me one, ump. 1-0 here. Garrett. It was a high fastball. No good. 2-0. Okay. There it is. Rengifo hits it opposite field. It'll be a base hit. And the Angels put another point on the board. We're not getting home runs, but this is all that matters to me. You put points on the board. I need guys to be consistent, man. Just keep hitting singles. I don't care. Hit singles. Hit some doubles. Whatever. Fouls it off again. This game, dude. This is insane. There you go, and he stared at the slider. Yo, that was so many pitches. I need to go look it up. How often does someone foul off the ball? Like, there you go. Stassi check swings on that one. 0-1 count. We got a high fly ball into right field. Ward's chasing it down, and we got 2 outs there. Andrew Ketcherd's ready to roll. You got the young rook tiered. We're going to go and take Ketcherdge out and bring in our dog, Matt Moore. Let's go. The veteran here ready to roll. 1 for 3 for Jacob. Going to be a fastball there. No issue on that one. 0-1 count. Circle change gets through. 0-2. Knuckle curve gets fouled off. Fastball high and outside. Doesn't chase that one. 1-2 count.
1-2.
Fouled off that circle change there. There you go! Just stared it down, and Moore gets it done. He's in there just to throw one out. And the Angels finish this game off 5-2. Should truly be 5-1, but you got to be okay with what we got here. Corbin Burns is a player of the game. Nito with a home run today. JD Martinez with a double. You got Corbin Burns with the win today. You love to see that. Catchers, they all got holds. And then the save is Matt Moore. So he gets his first save of the season. I'll take it, man. Our guys, you know, we'll get there. Nolan and Verdugo with no hits, but we got to play with what we got. So not too bad. Let's keep it rolling here. Night game. Drury hits that 2-seamer, fouls it off. Look at that timing, dude. That's as perfect as you can get it. Hits this one between shortstop and third base, and there's a chance we're going to send another guy home. It's going to be close, so Hoppy gets in, and the Angels have taken the lead on this single. Two-ribby single here. Oh, man, great job by Drury. I'm glad we kept him. And they're bringing in another pitcher here, Steven Wilson, to try to finish this off. And they got the veteran JD Martinez, who's 2 for 3 today. 2 outs. Oh, got me on that one.
0-1.
0-1. Oh, that's on me. I get a little impatient once I start. Once I have the lead, I get a little weird. Get out of here, man. JD Martinez gets struck out there. That's on me more than anything else. Here comes Mickey Moniak. He's 1 for 3 today. Oh, I don't know why. Yeah, it was late because I thought it was going to be a breaking ball. No good on the sweeping curve there. White Sox just trying to get more pitchers out here. I don't know, man. I felt like I timed that well. 1-2 count. Ooh, that was close. Even count here. So he's definitely pitching around my guy. Rips that thing all the way to right field, and we got ourselves another run. Great pull right there by Moniak on that hit. Yeah, that was near the strike zone. We had to fight that off. A great job by Moniak there to get another run in, and the Angels are up by 2 here now. Steven Wilson throws a decent pitch. That's right within the strike zone. Nito 2 for 3 today.
Ball 1.
He's having a pretty good game.
1-1.
Already had a home run in game 1, so nice to see Nito continuing to roll. I swung at that one super late. 1-2 count here with 1 out. Hits this over to third base. They're going to go for a double play, and they get it done, folks. So the White Sox stopped the bleeding. They were down. They were up by 1, and now they're down by 2 here, heading into the bottom of the 9th. And this is where I feel good. We're bringing in the former Brave, A.J. Minter, to finish this off. Let's get it done, young man. Jacob Gonzalez here batting 9th. Woo! Gets smoked on that one. That's the thing, right? We sent more to go against him in the last game. Just throwing heat. 1-2. Now a slider here. Fought that off. 1-2 count. Circle change. Oh, he stared at it. He goes down. Angels keeping it rolling here. Benintendi, who's 0 for 4 today. Oh! Come on, ump. Come on, ump! Get out of here, dude. You see how crazy that is? He threw 2 pitches that were right within the zone. Unbelievable. Otto Lopez here, 2 for 3 today. Oh, 1 count. Slider, that's a good spot. Circle change gets fouled off. Fastball a little outside there. Hits this one into shallow center. Trout's chasing this down. Misses it. Moniak grabs it. Good try by Trout. We tried to get that out, but no luck. So another base hit. Runners on first and second now. Come on. Runner. The winning run now is at the plate. Ooh, dust. There you go. 2-2. Circle change here. Doesn't chase it, full count. Right over the plate. Drury gets a chance for the double play. Nito gets it done and the Angels win! Minter gets a save here. Let's go. Griffin Canning gets a win. Instead of Sandoval, who gave up 5 runs in one inning. But I think I think Griffin Canning's a pretty good long reliever, man. That would be nice. Oh, that's a good rip, but that'll do it. The White Sox win. The White Sox win, unfortunately. Tough game. We only got 1 run, but we got to figure that. Ohapi having a great start to his year, though. Love to see that. Suarez only gave up 1 run in 1 inning. Silseth 1 run in 3 innings. Can't complain there. The pitching's getting there. That's what I'm seeing right now. Hits are happening, but runs are not. So as long as we can keep that rolling there, it'll be good. We're going to go ahead and zoom ourselves to the next set of series here. Just kind of let it roll and get ourselves to this game here. Second game against Chattanooga, because I'd like to pitch a little bit with Gustavo Vera. So let's keep it rolling here. So the Angels win the series 3-1 there. They win 12-3 to end that one there. Love that. Everyone hit the ball. Taylor Ward 4 for 5. JD Martinez is doing well. Home runs by Verdugo, Nolan, Trout, and Taylor Ward. Woo, 2 doubles for Taylor Ward too. So they went off. Zach Plesac only gave up 2 earned runs. Griffin Canning, he is having a great year for us to start, so far. We're going to keep it on. We lose the Orioles 0-4 here. And we beat the Orioles there. And we lose that series. The Angels are 4-3. We are mid-April right now. And the Angels are looking pretty good. In fact, the entire franchise is doing very well. Heading into this game here against the Pittsburgh Pirates, I wanted to also look at this game because the Pirates are using Skeens, who had an interesting matchup against Shohei Ohtani in real life that I thought was kind of neat to see. That was back in June, early June, when they went against each other. And Skeen, his first at bat against Ohtani was sick. It was 3 pitches in a row, over 100 miles an hour, strikes him out. And then the second at bat, Ohtani goes, "Okay, you want to throw it over the plate? It's time to hit a dinger," and he did. So Skeens, to me, it was kind of an interesting scenario there. It was kind of cool to watch him play, watch him go at that bat at one of the greatest players in the history. Looks like we have a little overcast today here, and it is Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone rocking the 42. I am looking forward to this one, folks. Here comes Zach Plesac ready to roll. He's got Logan Ohapi behind the plate. We've only walked 2.6 players so far, so far. So starting off the year pretty well. Going against Brian Hayes, who's got a 303 average here. First pitch is on the inside, is a strike. One of the things I also recognize right now, kind of a cool design, is it looks like Plesac has a tattoo on the back of his neck. Slider hung a little bit, fouled off. It'll be 0-2. So we threw a high and inside fastball. Let's do it again. Takes that one, fouls it off. It'll be 0-2 count, excuse me. 12-6 curve. He's going to hit that over to the second baseman, who can't get up in time. That was, I think that's Drury there who we got at second base. Fortunately, he can't get it done, and we got a base hit there. Here comes J1 Bay. Circle change kind of dropped a little bit. I like that. 1-0 count. 12-6 curve was right over the plate. Big mistake on that one. Trying to inside slider. Ooh, he checked it. I thought he was going to swing at that one. 2-1 count. Rips that sucker right between first and second base. There you have it. Moniak chucks that sucker over to third base. So here is one of the best out there right now in Juan Soto, who gets signed by the Pittsburgh Pirates. He gets grounded into a double play there. Juan Soto, I can't believe he took the money to play for the Pirates. I thought there were some really good teams that were chasing him. The Pirates, I guess, is that team that he hopes to kind of change up. They got an early pick in this year's draft as well, so maybe that's the reason. O'Neal Cruz, he's one of the big dogs on this Pirates team. That's a very, very good player. Maybe that's one of the things that drew Soto to this team. I'm not quite sure, but interesting call. 1-1 count. Doesn't chase the slider there. 2-1. Circle change, doesn't chase that one. An inside fastball. There you go. Good pitch. Circle change here on a full count. Fouls it off there. Let's try an inside circle change. Oh, I thought he had him. He didn't swing at it. And we got ourselves a runner on first and third. Ooh, Brian Reynolds kind of swung at that one a little too early. 0-1 count. 12-6 curve stays in it. Now we're going to throw a circle change. Foul that off. All right, slider on the inside, 0-2 count. Fouls that off. Inside fastball again. Come on, man. All right, circle change on the outside. Doesn't chase that one, no good. 1-2. And he struck him out. Way to get it done right there, Plesac. No points on the board, and the Angels head to the bottom of the first. There's their dog, Paul Oskin. Already pitched 3 games, 1 and 2, so he's pitched 16 innings. That's an interesting average right there. Dude throws fire, but he's walked a lot. Angels don't score anything on the first inning, and they got Sawinski here batting 6th in the lineup here. But that was a good spot. Chief freaking throw a slider in the back door. Doesn't chase it. No good. 2-0 count. Doesn't chase that one. Wow, this guy's got the perfect eye or something. 3-0 count. What? Come on, man. You gotta give me something, Come on, man. Brent Rooker here. I think Rooker used to play for the freaking A's. 12-6 curve makes it work. Let's try and hit outside fastball. Fouls that off. 0-2. Trying to inside circle change. And he gets it done. Great pitch by Plesac. The thing with Plesac too, he reminds me a little bit of what I hope Veras becomes, because he's not the fastest of pitchers, but he puts the ball in very, very good spots that forces the batter to have to deal with it. He reminds me a lot of the abilities of Tom Glavine, who he wasn't the fastest pitcher, but it was his placement of where he threw the ball. He either forced the batter to have to put the ball in play and try to win by base hits, or you would kind of get smoked. Oh, wow. Gets knocked down. Who is over there? Is that Drury playing third base? That's why I'm not quite sure, right? I'm trying guys out. Drury, it can play third base. but I'm just not quite sure if that's where he should be. We might update the lineup there. But there could be a chance we won't see Drury and Ward in the lineup at the same time. I think we got to take advantage of the fact that we got guys that are really good across the lineup. So let's work through that there. There goes the center fielder. He's going to chuck that sucker over to third. And there goes Trout, making sure he takes care of that. 2 outs. Now they got Bryans here again, who had a base hit already. That hanging 12-6 curve makes it work. 0-1 count. Ooh! Now throw another slider, make him chase it. Oh, he hits that one into right. Is that foul ball? Woo! We got lucky. Oh, we got lucky. Circle change here. And he gets it done. The Pirates have had players in scoring position now 2 innings in a row. Plesak pumped about it. Great pitch right there. That circle change got him. Plesak's kind of deceptive, man. Oh, there it is. Looks like Drury with a 3-run freaking home run. I love that. Jaewon Bay 1 for 1 already, and he is now 2 for 2 as he smacks that thing between center and right field, and he gets a double. Big speed right there by Bay. Yeah, we put that ball over the plate. That's our fault right there. Here goes Soto here. No good on that one. 1-0. Oh, he hit the man! He hit the man! Uh-oh, O'Neal Cruz. He's calling his shot. All right, so we throw a lot of low pitches here. We're going to try to aim for the top part of that strike zone here. 0-1. Hits this one into foul territory. What a snag! Verdugo with the grab. Unfortunately, Bay was paying attention. He advanced. What a snag right there. Now we just got to hope we can keep our guys at bay. 12-6 curve, no good. Hits this one, and that should put in 2 freaking runners here. Boom! I want to hit that guy. 3-2. Here goes Sawinski. Good pitch. 0-1. That's going to be fouled off. 1-2 count. Oh, he got him! That kind of creeped in. It was close. 4th strikeout for Plesak. That was tough. That was tough. The ump gave us a little bit of leeway there. Now we got Brant Rooker, 0 for 1. Hits this one directly to the second baseman. Good grounder pickup right there, and we're out. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what do we do with Ward. I don't know. JD Martinez being our designated hitter, that's why we brought him in. But it might be okay to let Ward just play one lineup to just allow these guys to be ready to roll as we head deeper and deeper into the oh my gosh, into the season. So 0-2 count. See if he chases this one. There you go. Plesak with his 5th strikeout. Getting to work. Henry Davis 0 for 1. Check swing there, no good for him. They're looking at 0-1 count here. Ooh! Trying inside, high and inside circle change. High and inside circle change. But Drury takes that grounder with ease. That's 2 outs. Gotta be better with that. Come on, baby. There goes Cabrian, 1 for 2 today. He seems to have a lot of issues right now with the fastball. It's okay. Ooh. Okay. I thought that looked good. 2-0 count here for Hayes. That was right over the plate. That should be an easy fly ball. We're out of the fourth. Let's go, man. Let's keep it rolling. All right, this guy freaking smoked us last time. Oh, Moniak with a solo home run. Martinez as well, and they're up 5-2. Gets that over to first base. And first time Bay does not get on base. All right. Here is Soto. We've already hit him. One and 0 count here. Oh, he's trying to taunt me. Ain't gonna fall for it. Pitch around this guy. 3-0. Walked him. It's tough. It's tough. I get it. There's no reason to put ourselves in a situation where these guys smoke us, so be smart here. Ooh, baby! Inside slider. Oh, no! Oh, my gosh. He ripped that sucker. That slider is just too high, man! Big mistake right there by Plesak. They just put that ball in a big spot. Keep the ball low here. Brian Reynolds at bat. 1 out. 5-4 here. Who knew that the Pittsburgh Pirates would be this good from a hitting perspective, huh? Must have spent a little bit of cash. 1-1 count. Gets that over to Ward. That was a hard bounce right there. Got 2 outs. Good strike right there. So we're going to go ahead and start thinking about bringing in another guy here. I'd say let's start warming up Herget and get ready to get him in next inning. Top of the 5th here, 2 outs. Yeah, that slider didn't go according to plan, higher in the strike zone. So 2-1 count. Swung on that one early. Let's try that circle change again. It's that hard past Taylor Ward. That thing gets all the way to the fence. Verdugo able to hit the cutoff man. That was a rip right there. And the Angels are having a little trouble here. There you go. What a grab by Taylor Ward. What a grab by Taylor Ward. The Angels are out of the 5th. And there you have it. They're bringing in Jose Suarez. So the Pirates come back and beat us there, unfortunately. In a big way. We can't get any hits later in the game. And that's a tough one there. Nolan still has yet to get some hits. I think we're going to take him down, kind of make some changes here in the lineup just to kind of get things better. But Minter giving up 2 earned runs at late. Tough situation there. So we made a little change there, giving Nolan Schanuel just a chance to kind of chill for a second as we move forward into the series. The next game I'm thinking about running here, we're probably going to go ahead and just keep advancing a little bit. Looks like we got a bases loaded scenario here with Moore. I didn't think I was going to do this one, but this is a little bit of a player lock scenario, so why the heck not? Let's see what we can do here. Got Canario there with 2 outs, bases loaded. First pitch on the outside is no good. Rips this thing over to second base. Drury snags it up. And we're out, baby! Let's go! The Angels win! We needed that one. All right, we'll pass that one up. And it looks like we got bases loaded scenario here with Matt. Is that Theis playing right now? that Matt Thaiss at the plate? Here we go, Thaiss. Bases loaded, 2 outs at the top of the first. And we are thinking about subbing. We got him playing first base right now? Hell no, you put in the dog. Bring in Nolan Shanuel, rookie of the year last year, having a tough start of the year. 164 average, you bring him in, dude. You're going to get him out of something, get him out of a rut. Now is the time. Ooh, Nolan swung hard on that one. Fouled it off. It's good. See, I'm telling you, man, I thought I had that freaking ball right there. Hits it over shortstop. No way! Come on, man. You gotta give me a break here, bro. Oh my gosh. All right, we get back into it here. Looks like we're at the top of the ninth. 2 outs. Oh, 1 out. Runner, 2 runners on base. 1 out. I felt like I timed that well again. That should have been. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, that would have been sweet. Logan trying to get this right here at the top of the ninth. Oh, I swung early there. And they're bringing in another pitcher, and here comes Moniak, 0 for 3 today. Come on, man, let's send this freaking thing house. I mean yard. Oh no! I swung super late. Oh, 174 with runners in scoring position, but you gotta have faith in Moniak, man. I believe in this guy. Whoa! Wild pitches, runners will advance. Let's go. Come on, Moniak. Runners in scoring position, 2 of them now. That is a freaking home run!
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, man. That is a home run. Inside there, 2-2 count. That is ridiculous. Holy crap, that should have been a Gonzo play. Oh, he hit my dude! Bases. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and advance ourselves to 1 more scouting period, and then we are going to play 1 more player lock here to end this episode. So let's get it going here. Braves win that one. The Angels win that one 8-6. Griffin Canning's up, and it looks like O'Hoppy's injured for a little bit. We'll just keep him active. Got scouting. We lose 4-6 against the Braves there. Let me get the scouting. We'll be right back. Now that we got that done, we're going to go ahead and player lock 1 more guy here. The player that I'm looking to player lock today is going to be our center fielder, Pedro Chavez. He has a crazy OVR to start the year, start his career, but it's been tough. 222 batting average. Got to continue to tweak this batting lineup for sure. I feel like the guys aren't really setting up in the way that I would hope, so hopefully we can update that lineup and get us in the right direction here. Going against the Blue Wahoos out of Pensacola. We're 16-10 today. And guess who's up? Gustavo Veras, our first round pick, who seems to be playing very well so far. 34 innings pitched. Pretty good, man. Almost 7 innings a game. Here comes Chavez. Lead off hitter here. You can't make this up, bro. Oh my gosh. 0 for 2 last game.
1-1.
Don't chase that slider there. We're pretty close to this freaking plate, man. He hits this one. It's going to be in the shallow center field out there. This is good contact, but doesn't mean much there. Panda's up 1-0 with Rios with the ribby. I thought I had a good whack at it. It's another out. Sweeping curve got me. 1-2 count here. Taveras, top of the 6th. Puts this one there. Gonna hit our cutoff man. Was you there? They tied the game. Runners on first, 0-2. Count, 1 out. Oh, a little line driver there. Kind of tricked me. Here we go. Bottom of the 6th. Gutierrez man, he has not had to give up a whole lot of pitches. There it is. Base hit for Chavez. Yeah, we've been timing it pretty well, in my opinion, man. It's weird that it hasn't come up too crazy, but take what we can get here. What the hell, man? Why didn't my guy go back? That was stupid. Runners on first and second here. Wait, what the hell? I pressed O. I should have pressed square. I'm in dummy dumb. 1 out. Chavez there. I'm gonna try to time this thing. Throw that home! Oh, no way! I thought he threw that perfect. Bottom of the 8th. Watson at the mound now. And he hits another. Oh, get out of here, dude. That ball looks so crazy from that angle. Schobel with the solo home run. We got a tie game here at the bottom of the 8th, 2 outs. First pitch, no good. He doesn't have much power, but he's got a crazy vision. Oh, wow. We wanted that one dead to rights there. 1-1 count. Good pitch right there by Schulze. Hits this one to third base. Sets his feet. And he's out. And we're at the bottom of the 10th. Looks like we are playing this one. They got a sac fly for them. Hits this one deep. Oh, come on. That was stupid, man. I gotta get used to the buttons. I think I changed some buttons around. 1 out. Come on. He got go 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 Chavez, go Chavez, go Chavez. Oh my gosh. Got a base hit. Good job by Schobel. Runners on first and third now here at the bottom of the 10th. Mortensen at the plate, 0 for 4 today. And he walked him. Now we got counting either. Oh, I can't switch him out. 0-1 count here. Hits this one deep. We tied the game, baby. Let's go. Little sac fly action there. And the Pandas win. Love to see that there. Decent hits across the board. County hitting well. Calabrese getting back to it. You got a triple, 4th triple for Calabrese. Schobel and Rios with home runs today. Veras 2 earned runs in 7 innings. Federer finished it off with 4. I really like the pipeline that we have going for the pitchers right now. I think we got a good crew. You don't stop in that space, but I like what I'm seeing so far. So this is where we will leave it, folks. The Angels right now are not... Ooh, we got a chance at a shutout. Let's see what we can do here. I was going to end it, but I'm like, man, let's go Detmers. Come on, Detmers. See what you can do here. Going against Matt Olson, top of the 9th. Angels up by 1. Matt Olson 0 for 3 today. Some of these games, man, have been very tight. Ooh, he's swinging a miss on that one. Make him chase this one, Detmers. Let him know what's up, Detmers. Nice swing right there over to Rengifo. Playing third base, getting it done. Marcell Ozuna for 2 today. Looks like he's been walked a couple times. Pitch a little too low there. .94 pitches already for Detmers today. Sweeping curve, no good, 2-0. Come on, Detmers. What, dude? Come on, bro. Golly, man. And it looks like they are taking him out. And here he comes. Matt Moore, baby. And the Angels win! There you go. Reed Detmers, 3 strikeouts only in 8.1 innings. Kind of insane. Tough game, but Trout was on fire. Home run by Trout, 10th. Love the stats there. Man, Matt Moore was on a shot of like, I thought he was gonna have 15 saves by the time we got through that month of April, but tough luck there for the Angels. Currently right now, 19-16. This is where we will leave it. When you look at the stat line there, we are a game and a half behind the Astros, which puts us in the 3rd seed of the wild card right now. So still a lot of time to go here. When you look at the AAA Bs, they fall down to 17-16, so they struggled quite a bit here. They got to figure that out. And then the Salt Lake City Bees, they maintain their lead, but they only had 2 losses entering this episode. We lost 10 now. We got to figure this out, and hopefully we can fight back. But there was just some little tweaks. One of the things that I decided to do is I moved Nolan Schanuel down to the but I appreciate everyone that stopped by today. If you like what you saw, please drop a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think, and most importantly, subscribe to keep up with the series. This was fun. This one kind of hurt. The month of freaking April was disgusting, but there's still plenty of season left. As always, let's go Angels. Have a good one.